Sunday, guys. I slept terribly, so you know it's gonna be a great week. Anytime my week starts rocky, whether I don't sleep well on like the Monday coming into it, or I have a rocky like weekend coming into the week, I know the week is going to be filled with purpose, because the devil doesn't break into empty homes. He doesn't try to rob people's joy and just, you know, stationary peace of mind if they're not doing anything that disrupts him and his plan. So I'm excited to see what the Lord is going to do this week and how we're going to make the devil mad. But I'm up at my desk about to do some editing. I fell behind on editing this weekend since I've been working on group projects, midterm proposals, midterm papers, which my midterm paper actually got pushed back later this week, so we'll be working on that in continuation this week. We didn't turn it in last week. He accidentally posted like wrong due dates, so it's okay, it's fine, everything's fine. Work right now. I haven't done my Bible time yet either. I just said, Lord, I just need to sit and worship, get some of my normal routine done, and then we're gonna get into the word, because I'm just not in the state of mind to read Acts and how they be going through it, because I feel like I'm going through it a little bit. I'm tired. So let's do some editing and start our day. Trying out this new lip tint. I need to start getting ready in the days, like early in the day, because I rarely ever like get ready, put makeup on, do the 9. Like I don't do that anymore. But during the summertime, when I had my internship, I made it a point every day to get up and get ready. Even if I didn't have any like meetings or anything, I would get up and get ready because my internship was remote. And I'm just now realizing how pivotal that was to how much work I got done. I was as a whole, because when you properly get ready, I don't know, something in your system is like, okay, we're ready, let's now be productive. Like we didn't get ready to just do nothing, you know? Okay, I actually just got up from my desk. I ended up doing lots of capstone and graduation related things, and I never show you guys the details because they get a little like invasive of you guys seeing how many exact credits, my GPA, all the things. But I ended up scheduling a meeting with my academic advisor for tomorrow, started working on forms for my capstone project, so writing up what I want to do for my capstone, which will be me interning at a creative writing camp where I basically help and teach kiddos about creative writing. Really excited about that, and just writing up information of like what I will write about after the experience, so summarizing my findings basically of the capstone experience, and that took a while to write, so that's why it's been 2 hours. But I'm about to finish reading a book so I can film some content. Been doing a really good job of keeping filming on my docket and just making sure I film early so I can get consistent content to you guys, because I feel like that's also a part of my education and career, low-key, is filming content but also making sure it's consistent so I can form a brand and hopefully reach out and be able to collaborate with other Christian brands and just share the gospel, but also, I don't know, create a platform that is good and righteous and holy and thinks on things, all Philippians 4:8. So I'm gonna get to reading and then filming, and then we're probably gonna resume classwork later today. We're just getting our life together, our ducks in a row, and catching up on all the things that we've been falling behind, and filming is one of them. So is reading, so let's read. Study break. We've been very productive today, so we're gonna reward ourselves with some Starbucks. I think they have $3 drinks today, so let's go get one. I don't know if I have the coupon. I think my mama got the coupon, so I'm gonna use her coupon and get us a little drink so we can resume the essay that I was writing and also do our workout because we didn't do it this morning. So back home, got myself an iced caramel macchiato venti extra vanilla. The deal apparently was $3.25 a drink, so it covered $3.25 of your drink, and then you just paid the rest. Or no, yeah, you paid like the difference in like sweeteners and stuff. I don't know, I got this $3.25 on the dot, so I don't think she charged me for my extra vanilla. Shout out to her. But this drink is delicious, and I now have fuel for my social linguistics lecture that I need to watch. I was able to write maybe a page or so of my paper that I have due Friday, keeping me on track with my page a day kind of method that I'm going to take on approaching that essay. So tomorrow, if I write another page, I'll be at the 5 pages, and then Thursday and Friday I can add and edit as needed to make sure that the essay is in tip-top shape for submitting, because this is my first essay for that course. So a little nervous, but taking my time to do it will ease those nerves if I know that I prepared well. Amen. And then, speaking of preparing, I recently just realized that the second book of the Powerless trilogy by Lauren Roberts is coming out, and the third book of that trilogy is coming out, and I have the second book, but I have not read the 1.5 book. Like, it's like a tiny novella in the series, and I think I found it, so I'm gonna be reading that this week along with, I think it's Powerless, Reckless. There's so many different titles, it's so confusing, but I'm gonna be reading Powerful along with Reckless this week, so by time next week I can do a review on that for my book content, because planning content is something that I also did earlier today. I started planning out the next set of Bible studies to keep me in flow with things so I can properly keep a hold of everything that I'm filming and know what I'm supposed to be doing. So we're going to be reading that later today as well. I found it, downloaded it on my books app, so we're going to read that as well. And we need to do my Pilates workout. We have to do my Pilates workout because the body actually is starting to body, and I can't stop working out just because the body is body, and you have to keep going so you can consistently body. So I think that's enough yapping. I'm gonna do this lecture, sip my drink, and drink my water as well, keeping it even. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
And the cinematic.
Hey, happy Wednesday. This is crazy, my first time talking to you, but I'm about to make myself a coffee. I made this coffee yesterday and didn't drink it, so it is very ready to be drunk. I'm gonna make it how I normally make it, but I just got from outside. It's a whopping 81 degrees outside and it feels amazing, so got a little cardio done outside. But I'm about to make this cup of coffee and probably get to reading. I was able to do a discussion board this morning and watch a film for class, so that's one thing out of the way, and it's currently 2, so I think I'll probably read until 3 or so, maybe even 4, and then start on some more homework. I need to do one more page of that energy humanities essay, so I'm on track for the week, and then I also need to start on a transcribing project. So we're gonna do those 2 things, but let's make this coffee. I clearly could not have waited to drink my coffee. I'm sorry, I drank a lot of it before I started chatting with you guys. It was good. I made a good cup. That's all I'm going to say. But I finished Powerful this morning. This is like the 2.5 book out of the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts. Girl, all the names of the series, I don't know. But it was a trending series on TikTok. I decided to pick it up. It is actually a spice-free series if you were curious. There's language, but there's no spice so far. But I wanted to continue reading the series just because it's actually a really good series. I enjoyed the first book. Currently reading the second book, but I read the novella, which is like the half book, yesterday and finished it this morning. It was insane, but really good. But I think I forgot a lot of the plot line even with reading that novella, because there's so many characters that I'm like, I totally forgot about. And I don't know, just the plot of Powerless is so insane. It's like a mix of Divergent and Hunger Games. It's lots of action, but also there's lots of romance, and people were saying Reckless has a lot more romance than the first book, but they didn't like that. So I'll have to see. I'll have to see if that's the case, but so far I'm not sure how that could be the case because a female lead is literally running for her life. Don't think she has time to stop and like snuggle. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Update. I have no idea what's going on Reckless, but I also don't know what's going on with this essay that I'm writing. I literally paused reading and started writing it for like an hour and then ended up scrapping everything I wrote and went to do a spin workout, and it turned out the spin instructor said this weird thing at the end of the workout about gods and goddesses and how we're all gods and goddesses, and so I stopped the workout. Now I'm trying to read again, but I got sucked into the black hole of my TikToks. If you did not know, this whole Christian Student Diary series started from TikToks, and every once in a while TikTok will be like, remember what you did on this day, and it's a Christian Student Diary. Since I did them for 4 years of my life, I literally have one for every single day of the year, and I never watch them because sometimes they make me sad because it's literally like me when I was like 19, going to class, trying to like balance everything on campus. Like, it's just, I don't like watching them sometimes. And I watched one, and now I miss them. Now I miss filming them because there's literally so many moments in my life that were documented in a 2-second clip, but I know exactly how I was feeling, the people who were around me. Like, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's literally like a virtual time capsule of my entire college career, and I'm like, I wish I was doing that for my master's right now. And I started doing it last semester with the call diaries on TikTok, and then I paused them. But I feel like I kind of want to do them again. And I run into this dilemma every single time that I'm like, I want to do short form content again because it's so fun, because I love just documenting my life. I don't care about the views. I love documenting. But then I'm like, all the energy of editing, making sure I'm actually filming my days, it's just a lot. Guys, we're up working on this essay that's due tomorrow for my energy humanities class. Just going back through the text and making sure I have all the examples I want to incorporate as I finish up these last 2 body paragraphs, and then hopefully revise later today and all day tomorrow so we can get it in and submitted. But I wrote my daily to-do list on my phone. I actually have been enjoying writing these on my phone. I think they help. So yeah, the goal is by noon to have 1 more page written of the energy humanities essay, and then be able to revise later today, like I said. So that's what we're working on today. I also have a discussion board that I have to do for energy humanities. My teacher is kind of interesting with the discussion boards, and he just posted one, so that's due next Wednesday, so we'll probably work on that today. I also need to reply to classmates for the discussion boards I did yesterday, so lots of homework today just so I can enjoy the weekend, and Friday have it to be mostly like an editing day, prayerfully. So that's the vibe. That's all we're doing right now. Wanted to give you guys an update. I'm also still reading Reckless. I am at like 200, page 250 something. I think 252. So that's gonna be our treat after we finish working today, is catch up on Reckless and continue reading. We may even finish it by the end of the week. I think we will, but all I'll have to say is that it's insane, and I don't get what people were talking about when they said that it felt like more romance, because I feel like it's very much so exposition and plot. It was actually very well done in my opinion, but I don't want to sit here and yap and waste too much time. It's currently 10:51 a.m. so I'm doing really good on time, actually. This always does this. But I'm actually doing really good on time. It's 10:51, so I'm gonna stop yapping and get back to working. Wanted to give you guys an update though. Lunch break time officially. My uncle sent us some pot pies. These are vegetarian ones, so I have a spinach one and then a Thai jerk one, but I was able to work pretty much through 2 body paragraphs, so I have 1 more to go, and then I have to of course go back and edit and like make sure that they're everything they need to be, but I'm feeling okay about them and about the essay in totality. And I also did a discussion board. I replied to a classmate. I think everybody's moving a little slow this week, so there was not much for me to do on my discussion boards other than reply to one person that I didn't see a reply from yesterday. So, about to read a little bit of Reckless. I am on, like I told you guys, page 256. There's a lot going on, but I think we're probably nearing the end shortly, or like the end of this journey that they've been on for the past 100 pages. Because I think there's only like 300 and something, yeah, 377 pages of this book. So they need to be nearing the end of this journey sometime soon, because they literally have been going through like deserts and stuff for a really long time. I don't know how to say that without spoiling anything, but they've just been on this journey for a really long time, and I think the journey is about to wrap up so we can get to the proper movement. So that's maybe what people were talking about when they said it was slow and lots of like romance, because they have been on the same journey for the past 100 to 200 pages. Oops. But it's good. I don't know. I like it. It's not boring to me, but I would get why some people would say it's boring. I don't know. I'm gonna eat my pot pies and read, but that's the update. Less than 10 pages left of Reckless, and I have no idea how it is going to end. I will say I do understand why people were saying it seems like it was more fluff than actual action like the first book, Powerless, has. But I don't know, I'm on the edge of my seat with this ending. Granted, the entire book did chalk up to this ending, like the entire book of Reckless is the journey to this ending scene that I'm in currently, but I have no idea how it's gonna go. But I'm gonna finish it and then prayerfully finish up my essay so I can edit it a little bit today and then probably edit it some more tomorrow. But I have no idea how this is gonna finish. Like, I'm genuinely scared. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I literally knew it. Good morning. It is 10 a.m. I just finished a bowl of cereal for breakfast. Haven't done that in such a long time. But I also made myself a little coffee. Look how cute it looks. It's just an espresso pod, and then my mom got this almond whipped cream, so I just put it on top with a little bit of caramel because the Nespresso pods are so strong, and it feels insane to put like a large amount of creamer to dilute like the strength of the coffee, because that's the whole point of it. So I get creative because I like coffee, but I'm not a super strong coffee drinker. Like, my knee be like going, my leg be shaking and everything. But I say all that to say I literally spent majority of last night working on my essay, and then I paused because my brain hurts so bad and I just felt the Lord say take a break. So I started a new book. It's called Must Love Books. That's like the title of the book, and it's actually such a sweet but like sad book, but it's like really good at the same time. So I spent majority of my night reading that after I finished on my essay, and then I woke up this morning and kept reading it, and now I'm working on my essay once again to prayerfully get it done by 1 p.m. That's the goal, and that's the vibe right now. That's the vibe. Yeah, I had to kind of force myself to get at this desk, but I also had to force myself to scrap an entire portion of this essay because the Holy Spirit was like, you're not gonna do it how you want to do it, so you might as well just take it out, because it was my last body paragraph and I essentially have the conclusion and stuff already like chalked up, and I'm at 6 pages, and if I would have kept that last body paragraph on, I would have been more than 7 pages, which is the max. So I just decided to scrap it. But every writer knows that's like your worst. It's just the worst, scrapping a paragraph that you loved so much. Like, that was the paragraph that I literally started this essay with, and I had to scrap it because I was like, I didn't spend enough time on it. It was the last paragraph. I don't know, I couldn't finesse it like I wanted to. It is much later. It's 5:58, and I'm literally turning off my laptop now, shutting it, because my essay is submitted. It gave me such a hard time in the formatting for some reason, and then I also like just hated how it was organized, so I redid it, and I'm just giving it to God at this point. But the Lord has been moving today, so we're gonna get up and move as well. We're supposed to be going to this new thrift store in our area that I've never been to before, and what better way to end out our Friday other than going to the thrift store. We're not gonna spend much money because we are budgeting, but let's go. Let's get off this desk, off this computer, because I don't want to see words unless I'm reading a book for a really long time.